Remain standing for the Highland High School alma mater.
Eric, are you on the band? Well, let's hope not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first round of the Ohio High School playoffs here at North Gateway Field. We'd like to welcome the Midview Middies, coached by Jack Armstrong. Includes his assistant coaches Brad Cole, Logan Bowen, Tyler Burke, Scott Crum, Mike Hayes, James Hamaki, Doug Myers, Mike Passarello, Kennedy Scaglazio, Kennedy, and Johnny Walsh. The starters for them tonight on defense include number 3, Devin Jackson, number 4, Cameron West, number 5, Michael Passarello Jr.
Hello, everybody. He's Jay Grissom.
He's Greg Curtis.
And here we are again, Jay. Week 6 for us, actually, this year.
That's right.
First round of the playoffs, the Hornets versus Midview Middies. It's a beautiful night out here, folks. It's about 65 degrees, no rain. Hopefully you got to see the national anthem and the alma mater. A little bit hectic here for us tonight, Jay. We're missing a laptop with the scoreboard, folks, so we're going to hopefully get that plugged in here at some point. We got about 4 minutes till game time. Again, the Hornets come in an 8-2 regular season, Jay. Coming off the loss last week to Aurora, really kind of a crazy game. Aurora won it late, and Midview comes in. They were 4-6 in Region 6. They're the number 14 seed, but you know, as I looked at their schedule, Jay, and hopefully we'll post it here a little later, they played some pretty good teams this year.
They did, and that's a tough conference, that Southwest Conference, and you know, one win that sticks out is a 35-28 win over North Ridgeville.
Yeah, who finished 7-3 for the season. Here comes Coach Gibbons and the Hornets.
I'll tell you, the big thing that stands out to me too, their last 4 games, you know, they scored 35, 35, and 31 points in 3 of the last 4, and sandwiched in there is a loss to Avon where they only scored 7. But obviously their offense got on track there those last 4 games. So, and we'll talk about it a little bit more as the game progresses. But they've got some weapons on offense that we got to be aware of tonight. And,
and we'll talk about them. But like you said of the schedule, they've played some tough teams. They played Westlake, who was 7-3. Avon Lake, who was 6-4. Who played a very tough schedule this year. Berea Mid-Park 6-4, North Ridgeville 7-3, Avon 10-0, Olmsted Falls 7-3. So they have played some good teams this year.
They have. So, I think you throw the 4-6 record out at this point. That this team's tested, and the Hornets have to show up, and they've got to be more sharp than they were last week. And don't want to dwell on that game. And I'm sure that was the message from the coaching staff. New week, new opportunity, new season. That goal of winning a conference title went by the wayside last week, but you can still make a memorable season out of this. But it starts tonight against a tough opponent here in the first round of the playoffs.
Well, and as to your point, one and done now, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So there can't be any. The mistakes of last week, a couple of fumbles, an interception, big penalty on a punt return that brought one back from the 10-yard line. I mean, those kind of things, I'm sure the coaches were stressed this week. It's about the little things, doing those right, and that'll actually keep us in the game, right?
Correct. And you think about that game, the interception, the fumble into the end zone for a touchback. They recovered an onside kick. We muffed a punt. And at the end of the day, it was a 9-7 final score. So you clean up the little things, and you move on from them, you learn from them. And now it's time to start the second half of the season and watch these boys see how they rebound.
So about a minute here to the kickoff. We'll talk about Midview's offense because they do have some weapons, as you said, although it looks like we're going to reset the clock and just get going. Oh, well, they're going to count it down. 1 more minute. Midview's going to be kicking, folks, right to left. It's Miser and Syriac back for the Hornets. It's number 85 kicking for Midview. That's Caden Vanya. And here we go. Thanks for joining us, folks. I'll talk about our sponsor here in a minute. Here's the kick. It's a squib. He's caught at about the 25. Nice little cut. He's taken down there. That was Luke Burkmeyer. For that return. Got it back out to about the 36, it looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Gibbons is going to be too upset with that starting field position. So I understand kicking away from our deep threats, but
the good thing here, Jay, the conditions are much better than last week. It's much warmer, and the steady drizzle of last week is gone. So I'm hoping to see just a steady ground game from us tonight. That's plenty of Casey Miser, if you will. He's the single back in the backfield. There he is off the left tackle, cuts it back. Breaks another tackle. He's out to the 50, and he's out of bounds by number 4. That was Cameron West.
A nice little cutback there. That play looking to get off tackle to the left side. Casey puts his foot in the ground, cuts back against the grain for about a 25-yard gain there to start the game.
Yeah, I hate to say it, folks. We're missing a laptop, a little bit of a technical difficulty tonight, so we don't have the scoreboard up. Jay and I will try to update as best we can, and then Andrew will get back on him with the stats when we get going. Clock's running, 11:40. Hornets at the Midview 37. It's Miser again over the right guard. Not very much on that one. That's 58 and 32 on the tackle. Wyan Lehman.
Austin Dye, number 58.
Picked up about 4 there.
Nice push there by the Highland offensive line.
I'd like to see us get back to Syriac in a one-on-one, right? Like if they're playing man on the outside. It's play action. Janikis is bouncing around. He rolls right. He's going to keep it. And he's out of bounds at about the 30. So it's going to be about 3rd and 2.
It's forced out of bounds by linebacker Wyatt Lehman on the play.
Some good coverage there.
Yeah, it was. And, nice job there by Peyton, stepping up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. And once he doesn't see anything open up, tuck it and pick up a couple.
Clock's running. Actually, it's out. I'm sorry, we're out of bounds. So it's just about 11 minutes left. So slot to the left for the Hornets. Single to the right. Miser. It's a keeper by Janicus up the middle for the first. 15 and 55 on the tackle. Gabe Borer. Braden Hamoki. Hope I got that one right. Midview folks, I'm sure you haven't listened to me all year. There'll be plenty of names that I apologize for. I'm sorry. Just trying to make sure that everybody gets their recognition. So 1st and 10 for the Hornets. They're down to the 26. Good start here, though, right, Jay?
Yeah, nice little drive here to start the game.
Hand off to Miser off the left tackle. He's got some great blocking downfield. And there's a good block by the receiver, too.
Yeah, with the left side of that offensive line, walled that thing off nice.
That was Dane West with the tackle, number 9. Clock is running there with the first down, 10:27 counting. So it'll be 1st and 10. We're just outside the 10-yard line.
Nice block there by Carson Noonan on the left side.
Yeah, they smashed down that left side, right? Slot to the right, single to the left. Miser in the backfield. It's a handoff again to him on the left tackle. He cuts it back inside, spins. 4 and 15 on the tackle. Cameron West and Braden Hamoki. But a nice pickup there on first down.
Yeah, Hornets getting exactly what they want on first down. You know, getting that 6-7 yards. Give yourselves options for the rest of that set of downs.
So 2nd and 4. It's a long 4, but some motion across the formation. Janicus fakes it and keeps it, but this time he is met immediately by number 32, Wyatt Lehman. Good play there for them off the left side of their defensive line.
Yeah, the Hornets, faked that jet sweep. Peyton decided to keep it.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done that.
The Middies were ready for that one.
They're calling it 3rd and 3, but it looks a lot longer than, I think it's going to be actually 3rd and 4 still. We can still get a first down without getting a touchdown. Clock's running a little over 9 minutes. Miser in the backfield. It's a handoff to him on the left tackle again. He cuts back inside and he bulls down. It's going to be close to the first down,
really
right?
close to that first down mark. So he's just about the 1 yard line.
That was Michael Passarello Jr. With the tackle, number 5.
About a half a yard short. Spotted him about a half yard short.
So here comes the heavy. Here comes Ryan Zywick. The extra lineman in. Clock's running, 8:30 left in the first quarter. Yeah, they did mark him down there about the 2. Handoff to Miser, and he's in. Right off the 2 hole there, Jay.
Yeah, just going in that 8 gap, man on man. What a great drive to start this game for the Hornets.
Great job there. No mistakes, right? All positive plays. 8:17, the clock is stopped. So Highland 6, Midview 0. This will be Janicus holding and Carson Kwiatkowski for the kick. And it's good. So 8:17, Highland 7, Midview 0.
Kwiatkowski now 56 for 56 on extra points this season.
That's a crazy amount of touchdowns, really, when you think about it. That's a crazy amount of extra points, but the fact that they have to follow a touchdown is even crazier, right? All right, hey, I want to mention our sponsor this week, folks. First off, you got the Highland Athletic Boosters. It's a little different setup with the, you may have noticed we didn't have the tunnel tonight, which is an Ohio High School Athletic Association rule, but a little bit different setup. So the Highland Athletic Boosters and Diamond Home Refresh, which we will get their logo up there eventually. That's a Highland family-owned handyman business with years of experience, ready to help with your home products. I'll talk a little bit about them in a minute, but thank you again to Diamond Home Refresh. And thanks again to my friend Laura Silico for doing the legwork for our sponsors. So this Alex Curtis kid is going to be kicking off apparently, Jay. Anything to say about him?
Not with his dad sitting next to me.
You can say it. He doesn't have the pink tee. That's interesting. I only see a little bit of pink on the boys tonight for the breast cancer awareness. We've been doing that throughout the month of October. But All right, so this is one. They got 3 deep. 9. I'm having trouble with that. 9, 4, and 18, I believe. So here's Alex. It's a squib. He goes to the left-hand side. It's bobbled at the 30, and he falls on it right there.
Middies will take over about the 32-yard line.
Right. So the real thing there, I think, folks, was number 18's back there. You can talk about him now, Jay. Dior Jones.
Yeah, Dior Jones, he's certainly one of the big playmakers for this Middies team. And on the season, 25 catches, 615 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's a big play guy, about 24.5 yards per catch. So, he's a guy that Highland is going to have to identify all night where he's at on the field and, make sure that they can I'm sure they don't want him to beat them
Well, that was
tonight.
the thing. He was lined up in the middle there on the kickoff, and I know that's why they were with it. So they got 3 receivers tight to the right. It's a handoff to number 22 off the right tackle. He's met by Crutchley.
Crutchley and Shondell.
Pretty good pickup there, though, for them. That was pretty well blocked.
Yeah, just a little power off tackle. Gets him about 7.
Clock running inside 8 minutes. It's 2nd down and 3. Slot to the right. 2 running backs. 9 is the single receiver to the left. It's a handoff to number 4. He's sweeping the left end. He got a good block there. And eventually that was Jack Howard, I think, that got him. 45 for the Hornets.
A nice play there. They had that blocked up well. And
yeah, once they got around the corner, right?
Yeah, and it just allowed him to get that edge. Cameron West on the carry there.
So 1st and 10. They're inside the Hornets territory now at the 48. 3 to the right. Hunter Anderson's the lone running back. It's a pitch to him on the left, and he is met immediately by number 8.
That's a nice play there by Tommy Shondell. Just a quick pitch, trying to get wide as quick as they can, and a nice job by our outside linebacker.
Looked like that, almost like an RPO there, though. Like he was looking at the tackle and then decided to pitch it, right?
Definitely,
like the quarterback might have been looking
right.
to maybe
Could
take
have been,
that. So
could have been a quick read and just a quick toss out there.
3 to the right again. 7 minutes. Clock's running. 2nd and 10. Hornets 48. Single running back. It's a quick pass. That's number 4, Cameron West.
That's just a nice quick throw. Catch it, step and throw.
Jack Howard there on the tackle again.
Ethan Elbert, senior quarterback, 1,660 yards on the season, 12 touchdowns. He's also chipped in with 531 rushing yards. So senior quarterback is another man to watch tonight.
So 2 running backs this time. Slot to the left, single to the right. Try to draw him offside there. It's a handoff to 4 on the right end.
They got him stacked up.
They do have him stacked up.
Nice job by that Highland defense, showing the speed.
I think that was Noonan that got on him first.
I saw Noonan and Zywick. Those two young men have just had outstanding seasons from their defensive tackle and defensive end positions.
So big play here, right? 4th and 2,
yes.
Jay.
Actually, they lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, they're at our 40. Come in with a single running back. That's 22. They go trips to the left again. The guy to watch is the 2nd receiver there in the slot.
Yeah, I'd look for something quick in and out of quarterback's hands here.
Yeah, he's gonna run with it. He is not
going to
get
get there.
Yeah. Noonan again, and Logan Waddell. Nice job there.
That's a great stand by that defense. They had it to 3rd and 1. Got a tackle for loss. Tried just a quick quarterback power on 4th and 2, and we're not able to convert. Hornets take over in great field position.
Hey, you got to wonder there for Midview, right? Number 18's their guy. Didn't see the ball at all that series.
Yeah, a little bit surprised. That's one of those situations you might want to just swing something out to him, get it in his hands, get him in the flow of the game a little bit.
So 5:38. Midview turns it over on downs, so the Hornets have it 1st and 10 at their own 39. Trips to the right, single to the left. Miser in the backfield. It's a wide receiver screen and really well played by number 22. 22 beats Shondell there, Jay.
Yeah, did a nice job shedding that block and able to get Johnny Silico for about a 4-yard loss.
That was Hunter Anderson for Midview. Clock's running, 5:18 and counting. Yeah, now big second and 13, 14. Silico and Syriac are split to the left. Miser in the backfield. That's Silico across, but he keeps it again. Janicus does.
Nice little cut. Able to pick up about 5 or 6, maybe 6 or 7 on the play.
That was Cameron West again, number 4 with the tackle. So 3rd and about 7. 4:40, clock's running.
Winds kind of died down this evening. It was pretty breezy during the day, but I think the passing game can be a factor tonight.
Turk and Silico are split right. It's play action. Janicus rolls to his right. He's got him on the sideline, and there's maybe an out of hit. Did he call that? That was Silico with the catch.
Nice throw and catch there.
That was a good throw.
That's just Johnny from his slot position, just about a 10-yard out. Nice job by Peyton Janicus being patient, letting him clear, get open, and hit him on the number.
So double slot here for us, 4:18. The clock is stopped. 1st and 10, we're inside Midview's territory. It's Miser off the right tackle. He's got a nice hole. He's tackled by number 31, Thomas Commit.
I'll tell you what, Highland's right guard, number 66, is Brady Bendow, and just saw him drive a man about 9 yards downfield.
Nice. Yeah, that was a nice pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 3 now for the Hornets at the Midview 41. Clock's running inside 4 minutes. Slot to the left, single to the right. There's the motion across. Play action. Looking deep.
That was well covered.
That was number 17, Camden Scott. That was intended for Tommy Turk. You know, as I watched that, Turk was kind of putting his hand on the defender. Defender's putting his hand on him instead of just running, right? And then he came up a little bit short on that one, Jay.
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad throw.
No, just, and that's that shot play we see out of Highland a couple times a game. Just a little skinny post and see if you can get by him.
So Syriac split to the right by himself, slot to the left, Miser in the backfield. It's 3rd and 3. It's a handoff to Casey off the left side. He's got a huge hole.
Was well blocked again by these Hornets, really doing a nice job at the point of attack.
That was Dior Jones with the tackle there, Jay.
The way Casey finishes those runs, too, he's always falling forward for another couple yards.
All right, so 3:22, the clock is running. It's 1st and 10 Hornets. We're down to the Midview 32. Slot to the right, single to the left. It's a straight roll by Janicus to the right. And the ref was
Nice catch there by Tommy Turk.
Yep, kept his feet down. The ref was right on it.
I'll tell you what, that was a good defense. Nobody really open on that play, and just got that ball to the sideline.
Yeah, for another 1st down now. So 1st and 10 at the Midview 21.
Midview's running this 3-4 defense, and they're walking their safeties up to 7-8 yards.
It's Miser off the right guard. I think that was 31. Thomas Commit with the tackle.
It was a nice tackle.
But another good pickup on 1st down.
And again, Casey falling forward.
Like you said, the line is really moving their D-line back.
Yes.
They've got some big guys there in the middle. 58 and I think it's 54. But inside 240, clock's running. That is Evan Grant.
Nice pickup for a 1st down.
Wyatt Lehman with the tackle for Midview. Clock is stopped. I assume for the first down move, right? Are they?
Yeah,
it's short.
First and goal.
Okay. All right, so now it's running. 2:20, trips to the left. Grant's in the backfield with Janicus. The handoff, nope, Janicus keeps it, and
he's in.
He is in. That was a good read by him there.
It was, and he finished that run off really nice. Another outstanding drive by these Hornets after they first forced a turnover on downs.
So 2:08 left in the first quarter. It's 13 for the Hornets, 0 for Midview. This is Janicus holding. Carson Kwiatkowski for the kick. It's good. So Highland 14, Midview Middies 0, 2:08 left in the first quarter. We're getting close. We got our scoreboard. Let's clap for Andrew. A little clapping up here in the press box, folks. We're easily entertained, apparently, Jay. But I'm glad to be here. I think you're glad to be here.
Oh,
right?
man, you know, it's late October. It's 65 degrees. We got the windows wide open.
Yeah, we took the windows off, folks. It's that perfect of a night out here. So, Jay, 2 excellent drives to start the game, right?
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, and the defensive stop in the middle.
Right, and I don't think Coach Gibbons could have drawn up a better start for these guys tonight. And, you know, really only one negative play on a little bubble screen, and other than that, this offense has been moving downhill all night long.
So Cameron West, Dior Jones, and I think it's Dane West are back for Midview. Number 9, Alex Curtis to kick. It's the squib again. High bounce that time. It's 31 who picks it up. See, that's actually working out, Jay. He got a 2-yard run back on that on a crazy squib, right?
Really good coverage, and like you said, he got that big high hop, and
I think that was Sam Bohr and Burkmeyer in on the tackle there.
And that was Thomas Commit that fielded that kick, and he bobbled it for just a second. And that allowed the coverage team to get down there.
Yeah, another start just outside the 30-yard line for them. So 2:02, here comes Midview. They've got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. It's a handoff, and the Hornets meet him right at the line.
Tommy Shondell, Chase Crutchley.
That was Hunter Anderson on the carry. Gained about 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Clock's running inside 2 minutes.
Chase Crutchley's had an outstanding season from his safety position this year. Leads the team with 70 tackles.
So empty backfield this time for Midview. 5 receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Straight drop back, throws to the right. It's picked off.
Intercepted.
That was Garrett Phillips.
That's Garrett Phillips on a pick 6.
I couldn't. Can we get a replay on that, Eric? Was he hit? Gosh, Garrett was.
Yeah, nobody
not
near
really
him.
even on the receiver. I don't know if he got hit.
I couldn't tell if he got hit or if the ball might have got tipped at the line of scrimmage, but right place, right time.
Yeah.
Nice job by Garrett securing
that's,
that thing, getting up the sideline, put another 6 on the board.
So here's Janicus and Kwiatkowski again. 1:17 left. It's 20 for the Hornets. That's a better kick, and that is good. 21 for the Hornets, 0 for Midview. Great start for us here, Jay, right?
Outstanding. Exactly what you're looking for.
2 long drives, a stop on 4th down, and then a pick 6.
Special teams have been solid. So see how this Middies team, what kind of adjustments are they going to make?
Well, I guess that's the question for them, right? They come in. Do they have anything really to lose by, going a little more wide open and throwing it around a little bit, or right?
No, absolutely.
At this
and
point,
I think,
down 21 already.
They've got some weapons. So
yeah,
this they're a big play team that could get back in it pretty quick. So these Hornets have to stay sharp.
4, 18, and 9 again back for Midview. Alex Curtis to kick. That's West, Jones, and West. Another squib, another high bounce, that's what they wanted. And now they've got him trapped, but he makes a nice, somehow got a few positive yards out of that. Sambor and Garrett Phillips on the tackle there.
I saw Josh Arvanites in there as well.
That was Dior Jones. That's the guy they've been trying to keep it away from, folks. But again, bobbled a little bit. And again, I think exactly what they wanted there, right, Jay? Back to the 27.
25, 26.
Keep it away from him at a full sprint, right?
Absolutely.
So 111. Midview comes out. Slot on the right and the left. Hunter Anderson's the running back. It's a handoff to him. Makes a nice little cut, but then he's met. I think that was Sambor again with a nice tackle. But a pretty good gain there, Jay.
Yeah, nice pickup on first down.
About 4 yards. They're saying Capitosta was also in on that tackle. Single to the right, slot to the left. Anderson's in the backfield. It's motion. They hand it off to Jones. He goes on the right end.
First offensive touch for him tonight.
I think that was Zywick on the tackle, number 50 for the Hornets.
It's pretty good for a defensive tackle running down a wide receiver on a jet sweep.
Well, they did a nice job. They're stacking it up, right?
Yes.
I mean, they did not giving him a chance to get around the end.
I will say one thing that this Hornets defense has been really solid with all year is spilling stuff to the sidelines. They're just a hard team to get wide on. Use their team speed.
Midview lets the clock run at the end of the first quarter. I'm going to go to our sponsor, Jay, Diamond Home Refresh. That's another, again, as I mentioned before, a Highland family, the Abbotts. Diamond Home Refresh is a Highland family-owned handyman business with years of experience ready to help with your home projects. Hopefully we can get their logo up. They offer a wide variety of services that are aimed at updating and refreshing your home. Some services, they include, Jay, home repairs, so you don't have to do them for Amy. Ceiling fan and light installation, plumbing fixture installation, TV mounting, and much more. Diamond Home Refresh will come to your home to review your project and provide a free quote. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram at Diamond Home Refresh, and we'll get that logo up at some point here. We're having a little bit of difficulty still with the laptop. So thank you to them for their sponsorship, and Highland Athletic Boosters. I want to mention, folks, we got a great response from you out there last week. If you go to the hls.media page, there's a QR code there. We got some great contributions. I want to thank those folks for giving us a few dollars towards the cost of the live stream. Thank you out there. Again, go to the QR code. Again, $5, $10. Every dollar you give to the there it is. There's the QR code. Every dollar you give to the Highland Athletic Boosters goes to support Highland student athletes. Trips to the left. It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, they had him stacked up early. He kept fighting, got close to that first down marker, and he did indeed get it.
Yeah, that was Carson Noonan who had his blockers stacked up. He bounced off of him and got forward for the first chase. So just inside the 12 to the start of the second quarter there, it'll be 1st and 10 for Midview at their own 37. Slot to the left. Actually, twins more to the left. Slot to the right. Straight drop back. Looking over the middle. That was intended for number 9, Dane West. He had a step on him there, Jay.
I'll tell you what, that was a good throw. Maybe on his back shoulder, but
yeah, if he catches that, it's going to be him and Syriac in a race, right?
Ethan Elbert, that was a good ball by him there. But
We should watch for that pattern again. They're going to run that one for sure. It looked like maybe a little rub, right? And then that got Syriac about a step off him. So empty backfield, 5 receivers for Midview. 11:32, the clock is stopped in the second. Hornets 21, Midview nothing. It's a quarterback draw. Bounces it outside. That was Crutchley on the tackle. That's what you're talking about, though, Jay. A little double threat there from the quarterback, right?
Yes.
That looked like a good run from him.
He's one of the best athletes on the field, and they're going to use him in any way that they can. And again, the Hornets had some penetration there. He did a nice job skirting that first tackle, able to pick up
9 yards there,
and bring up a 3rd and 1.
Hunter Anderson in the backfield. He's the single running back. Slot to the right. They give it to Anderson, but the Hornets do a nice job again stringing it out. Zywick, Noonan.
So that was an interesting design there. They pulled their guard and tackle to the left side of the formation and tried to counter off of it. So I don't know if that was a busted play or if they were trying that kind of misdirection, hoping to see Highland overplay it. But
like a really long read from the quarterback, right? Before he finally handed it off.
And the Hornets did a really nice job staying home.
So here's the punt. Syriac back. That's a good punt.
Very nice punt.
It's going to be out at about the 15. That was Camden Scott, I believe, doing the punting there. So it's a little over 10 minutes. 10:03, clock is stopped. Hornets will be back on offense.
Another nice job there by that Hornets defense, getting off the field.
All right, so the Hornets come back on offense. It is at the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for them at their own 15. Miser's back out there in the backfield. It's a handoff to him on the left-hand side. He makes a nice cut.
Nice run there by Casey.
That's Passarello Jr. with the tackle, but a 1st down.
Just a quick off tackle.
Yeah, 12-yard pickup there for Casey Miser. Clock's inside 10 minutes and running. Silico and Turk are split to the right. There's Syriac in motion. They hand it to him on the sweep. There's a flag in the backfield.
I like that. Kind of a different way to get the ball in Matt Syriac's hands there with a little jet sweep. But the first time we hear from the White Hat tonight is a hold against the Hornets.
Yeah, it looks like somebody basically tackled someone there in the backfield, Jay. So 9:27, clock is stopped. That's going to move us back quite a bit, too. First and 20, is that right, Jay?
That is correct.
From our own 17, 18. Miser in the backfield. Silico, Syriac, and Turk are split to the left. He's under pressure, and he's going down, Jay.
Looked like number 31, Thomas Commit.
Yep, that's who it was. I couldn't tell there. It looked like they were maybe trying to throw it to Syriac out here on a little screen, but
well, they had the post over the top also. I think Peyton was looking to take a little bit of a shot there. I think they faked that screen and they were running a little wheel on the outside and trying to get a post up the hash. Just a little too long developing.
Lost 5 on that play. So 2nd and 25 now from the 13. We do not need to let them back in here, Jay, right? It's a handoff to Miser inside. That's actually 74 on the tackle, Makai Massey. That's the first time we've called his name tonight. Picked up a few there, but it's 3rd and 19. So, again, I'd say let's just be careful here, Jay, and punt it away and let the defense do what they've been doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This is, classic screen draw. See if you can get something in the open field, but you're probably not going to take a big risk on a play like this.
Slot to the left, single to the right. Silico cross, it's the jet sweep. They do a nice job of stringing it out, then he cuts it inside.
So just try a little jet sweep, pick up a couple more yards.
It's 15 and 4 on the tackle. Braden Hamoki I can't tell if that's an A or O, sorry about that. And Cameron West. So 4th and 15 from the 24. The Hornets will be punting. It's number 5 back, Passarello Jr. Pretty good kick at the 45. He makes a nice cut, and he gets hit hard at the 50. 31 and I think 88.
So that's Colton Faust, number 88.
Jack Howard, is that who I said? 45, right?
31 is Jamison Gordon.
Sorry. Okay, so under 7 minutes, the clock stopped. Midview's going to have the ball right at midfield.
Nice to see Johnny Silico on the field this week. He left with that ankle injury in the 3rd quarter last week, and I know he worked hard this week to get back on the field. And it seems like he's moving around pretty well.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. So 1st and 10 for Midview at the 50. He's got 2 running backs this time. It's a handoff to 22, but he's met right away. Zywick again, I think, and Noonan again. Yep. Those 2 are having a night already.
Those 2 juniors have had a season.
Clock is running, 6:40 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 10. Actually, really haven't gone to Jones very much, right, Jay? 1 touch, is that where we're at still?
That's correct.
Slot to the right, slot to the left. Straight drop. And there it is to him, and that's why.
It was an interesting route there. He ran, what looked like it was going to be a little wheel route, and then he just sat down. Turned around, put the ball on his numbers, and let him do some work with his feet. That was a nice play there by Dior Jones.
Yeah, that was Jack Howard, and Capitosto eventually got him down, but he made a nice move there, too, to get past him for the first. 1st and 10, they're down to the Highland 34. Clock's running, 6 minutes. Twins left, slot to the right. Straight drop. They're looking for him again. That was 9 again over the middle. Dane West
came off of him looking for that post route kind of between the safeties.
He was open again, Jay.
He was open. That is a tough pass, though. You're trying to get that ball up over top of the linebackers and between the safeties. And he just left that one a little high.
Second and 10 at the Highland 34. The clock stopped, 5:49. 3 to the right. It's the draw.
He's hit hard.
Yep, another good play there on the inside. That's got to be Noonan again, and Capitosto coming out of there. Yep, Zywick again. Big stop. Got to give a shout out, Jay, to my friend Kim Kelps. I know she's out listening. She really, I think she can't fall asleep unless she hears my voice on Friday nights during the fall. But thanks for listening, Kim. And I guess I should say hi to Steve, too, my friend Steve Kelps.
That probably would be appropriate.
All right. Slot to the right, single to the left, 5:14, the clock's running. 3rd and 8, straight drop, and he's under pressure, and he's going down. That's Capitosto. And Noonan cleaned him up. That's a huge loss. That's a good play there.
It's Capitosto's 8th sack on the season.
Starting to pressure a little more, maybe, right? Like last week, Coach Meyer really had the boys pressuring the Aurora quarterback. We haven't done that as much tonight, but maybe that's going to be the plan.
And I think it's a little bit tougher, a team like this spreading it out the way they are.
They're going to go for it, Jay. 4th and 17, straight drop, throws over the middle. That was 9 again.
That was nice coverage there by Garrett Phillips.
Dane West, it's incomplete, so a turnover on downs. Clock stopped, 4:28 in the second quarter.
My apologies. My apologies. That was Timmy Wallace on the coverage. Nice job there.
So here comes the offense again at our own 41. All right, let's get another one here before half, right, Jay? Just a nice long drive, run the clock down.
Yeah, get into your
Go in at a half, right?
Get into your 4-minute offense. I mean, I'm sure their goal is either to score or Midview to not get the ball again. So
that's Grant. He cuts it back inside. I think headed for the left tackle, but he cut it back in. Going to pick up about 5 or 6, though.
He is. They kind of moved that pile a little bit. Look like
Austin Dye
and Wyatt Lehman
on
the bottom of the pile.
Midview. But a good run there, 5 yards.
And nice job there by Evan. I do like the way that he does a nice job getting his foot in the ground, getting upfield.
Yeah, like you talked about early in the season, a different runner from Casey, right? Like he's looking for the little bit of daylight and just poking through it fast, right?
Yes.
Janicus keeps it.
It's a good read there by Peyton. Nice pickup. He's going to get about 8 yards on that. It'll be good for a Highland first down.
Cross Worthy and Devin Jackson on the tackle, I think, that time. 3 and 21. First time I think I called their names tonight. Under 3:35 and running. 1st and 10 now at the Midview 45. Silico and Turker split left. It's a play action. Janicus goes deep. And he underthrew him a little bit, and number 9 made a great play there, Dane West.
Yeah, you know, Matt Syriak definitely had a step on that, a step or two. I just think that ball needs to come out just a little sooner.
Yeah, Matt Syriak held up there, right? And then that allowed Dane West to recover and get a hand on it. But that's a good place to take that pop, right? We know that from the 45, 1st and 10. So 2nd and 10 at the 45, 3:13, the clock is stopped. 3 to the left for Highland, Syriak's to the right. That's Miser on the left side. Nice cut, lowers his head. Passarello Jr. on the tackle. Big pickup, though, for Casey.
You know, again, that left side of that offensive line just caving that thing down. Lot of room to run there for Miser.
3rd and a long 3 from the Midview 38.
When these
Syriak's close to us. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, when these Hornet offensive linemen get a hat on a hat, they move some bodies like they did on that one. Another nice pickup by Casey Miser.
Thomas Commit on the tackle there, but yeah, once he got in the open, right?
Yeah, and I mean you're just seeing this offense is moving forward. You're seeing the line of scrimmage move forward on every play. I'm sure Coach Howard is happy with what he's seeing from his offensive line so far tonight.
Straight drop. It's the out. A good throw that time. That was on time. That's Syriak. Dane West forced him out of bounds, but that was a much better throw by Janicus that time, Jay.
Yeah, that was the timing a little bit better. Put it right on the 5 on the sideline and enough to move the chains again.
Clock's running. It's inside 2 minutes, though. We are at the Midview 17. All of our timeouts left still, Jay. Silico in motion. Handoff to Miser. Wow, is that good blocking there?
I mean, it's just gray shirts moving.
54, 56, and is it 58? Just following those three guys, Jay. Hope I got the numbers right there. Coyne, Noonan. 2nd and 2 now. We're down to the 10-yard line. The clock is at 1:15 and running. 2 running backs this time. Janicus fakes it, keeps it up the middle. Down to about the 5.
We got a flag on the far sideline, which tells me it's either an illegal formation. Oh, no, we're going to say a sideline warning.
Cameron West on the tackle there. Ball's just inside the 5. It's 1st and goal now, I think, right, Jay?
It is, yes.
Yeah. Clock is stopped at 1:06. That last play, I don't know if we've seen that before with the 2 running backs, and Janicus keeps it. That's Miser to Janicus' left. Janicus on a straight keeper. Bounces it outside, and he is in.
Just a quarterback power. Use Miser as a lead back. Again, nice job by the left side of that offensive line.
Yeah, nice little hole there. I don't think anybody even touched him there, right, Jay?
No, and a big touchdown there.
All right, so Janicus on to hold. Kwiatkowski in for the kick. It's 27-0, 51 seconds. The ball's up, and it is good. Hornets 28. Midview 0. That's a good way to go into half now, Jay, right? Get
Yeah.
back on defense here, get a stop.
Correct.
Another good drive there.
Yeah, so 51 seconds left, and Midview still has all their timeouts. So, got to execute the kickoff coverage again here and stay sharp for another 51 seconds and keep that momentum going into halftime.
All right, Hornets kicking right to left here. Cameron West, Dane West, and Dior Jones back. Alex Curtis to kick off. Squibb picked up at about the 30. And he is taken down at about the 35. That was number 2, I believe, on the return. Devin Jackson, Jaden Stout, my bad. But again, right where they want to be, Jay, right? 30 to 35 with that squib.
Yep, keep it out of the playmaker's hands.
So 1st and 10 at the 35. .46 seconds left. What do you think, Jay? Are they going to open it up here or just try to get to halftime and readjust?
I would think that early in this possession they're going to see if they can make something happen with 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
Empty backfield, straight drop. It's a quick pass to number 4. He's open. He makes a nice cut.
So that's going to stop the clock as they move the chains. Midview is going to get on the ball quickly. Clock stopped at 38 seconds.
Capitosto and Shondell on the tackle there. Empty backfield again.
Deep
Flushed
drop.
out, and they got him.
Is that Waddell?
That is Waddell.
Nice play.
Yeah, nice penetration there by the defensive line. So the clock will stop. It's 24 seconds left here in the second. It's 28 Highland, 0 for Midview. It's going to be 2nd and 23 now from their own. Actually, that's incorrect. They'll be back at their own 37. All right, folks, as we head into halftime again, big shout out to the Highland Athletic Boosters and Diamond Home Refresh for being our sponsor this week. As always, we will stay here. You will see the Midview Band and then the Pride of Highland Marching Band. Then Jay and I will be back at the start of the second half. Jay's checking the scores. I think he's checking on North Ridgeville. Got anything there?
Yeah, North Ridgeville is up 14-0 on Valley Forge in the second quarter. Winner of this game
plays the winner of that game.
Yes. Right? So if Highland wins, we would host. If Midview wins, then they would, depending on the outcome,
I think this is a deep ball to Jones here, Jay. He's out with Syriac.
And there he goes.
Syriac's got it well covered. Oh, and he dropped the pick. Yeah, that was the first time they had Jones lined up there by himself, right, to the wide. That's why that was pretty much a giveaway, I think. But Syriac was ready. That's one he will like. Syriac would like to have back on film day. I'm sure there's gonna be some cat calls from the team, right?
So normally your comment on something like that is that's why you play defensive back, but he's also a receiver. So.
Right. So 3rd and 21 from the 37.
That being said, that was great coverage by Matt. Stride for stride.
Yeah. And here he comes again. They're going to split him wide again. Syriac's on him. Yep. Syriac's expecting the deep ball. Instead, it's a hitch to number 21.
A little tunnel screen.
That was Cross Worthy with the catch.
I think that everybody's going to be happy to let that go to halftime at this point.
Counting down. Folks, again, thanks for joining us. Jay and I love being here. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Thanks to Diamond Home Refresh and the Highland Athletic Boosters, Midview Middies Marching Band, and then the Pride of Highland Marching Band, and then we'll be back. Thanks for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the 2023 Pride of Highland Marching Band. We open tonight's performance with one of One Direction's debut singles from 2011. Here is What Makes You Beautiful. Our next song tonight was written by Freddie Mercury in 1979 as a tribute to Elvis Presley. Featuring our low brass and low reed sections, here is the classic Queen hit Crazy Little Thing Called Love. We close tonight's performance with a 1979 classic rock track from Styx that tells the story of an outlaw who is captured for bounty. Here is Renegade.
Ladies, are you ready?
All right, folks at home, we are back. It was about 4 minutes to the second half kickoff. The Hornets lead 28-0 over the Midview Middies. We just saw the two bands, the Pride of Highland Marching Band. The weather has changed considerably since we left you, folks.
Yes,
it is now the heavy drizzle that we had last week.
I was not expecting this tonight, but here we are. So I guess we should have quit bragging about the weather during pregame.
Right. I mean, the temperature's still good. It's not as cold as it was last week, right, Jay? But, yeah. And as we were saying, it's a good thing we're up 28-0 now, because this could change. I mean, the field is already wet, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would think that this could change some things.
So let's talk about the first half then, Jay. We came out really strong.
Yeah, came out. We took the first drive of the game right down the field, and Casey Miser finished that one off with a 2-yard touchdown run. And then, defense did a really nice job, and got a 4th down stop. And so on that turnover on downs, Giannikis finished that thing off with a touchdown run. And then Garrett Phillips had the pick 6 of about 40 yards. And
just about 40 there,
39
right? Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah.
if we were doing the official stats.
Yeah.
And then there at the end of the half to pick up that 4th touchdown on another 4-yard touchdown run by Peyton Giannikis. So,
and they were all long drives for us, right? 60, 70 yards roughly?
yeah, because, I wouldn't say that, the Hornets haven't had great field position all night long. They were backed up one time, but other than that, somewhere between the 30 and 40 starting, and but they've done a nice job. We talked about last week finishing, and they've done a much better job tonight of finishing those drives off. And
yeah, I think our one punt was due to a penalty and a sack, got
Right.
us in some trouble there.
Right.
So
yeah, I think we were at like a 2nd and 28 or something like that. And so, yeah, I mean, I would have to think that at halftime, coaching staff is just talking about staying healthy and finishing this off, and just being sharp with everything they do.
well, we want to again, folks, we apologize. We've been having some problems with the scoreboard in the laptop tonight, but Andrew is working on it. There's our sponsor. We've been thanking them all night. Finally got the graphic up. Diamond Home Refresh. There's their website, refreshdesigninteriors.com. There's the phone number, 330-461-3519. Thank you to Lauren and the family there for sponsoring us. And again, anything home repairs, ceiling fan and light installation, plumbing fixture installation, TV mounting, and much more. Diamond Home Refresh will come to your home for a free quote. Check them out also on Facebook or Instagram at Diamond Home Refresh. Thank you again to them and the Highland Athletic Boosters for sponsoring this week's live stream. So we talked about it, Jay. We think North Ridgeville is up 14-0 over Valley Forge. That would be the winner of that game would play the winner of this game. And we would be back home if it's us, which would be nice. You and I will be back here.
Yeah, playoff football's fun football. So really, really hope that we are back in these nice dry seats again next week.
Exactly. And folks, if you could, please go to the hls.media webpage. You'll find a QR code there. If you're sitting at home enjoying what Jay and I enjoy what we're doing up here every week, we hope you enjoy it. We hope the broadcast team brings you a good I want to also then give a shout out. Oh, there we go. The Highland Foundation also, our sister organization, if you will, Teresa Wright and the folks over there. They have their big fundraiser coming up on November 11th. Go to their website. You can get tickets for that event. It's at Weymouth Country Club. All right, we're ready to kick off. Thanks for that, Eric.
Yeah, Midview won the toss and elected to defer, so they will get the ball to start the second half.
Alex Curtis to kick. It's the same three back from the first half. 4, 9, and 18. It's a squib again. This time to the 20. It's picked up by number 9, and he is met. Nice tackle there. Sambor and
Callan Whitley.
Yep, that was a nice job there. That's what they were looking for in those kickoffs. They've been practicing that all week, Jay. Just, making them make a tough scoop and,
right,
keep the starting position manageable. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Middies at their own 28. Again, a little bit of drizzle out there, folks. It's probably hard to see at home, but slot to the left, single to the right, 2 running backs. It's a handoff.
Well, I saw 50 there again.
Yeah, Zywick was right on him. Beat his block. I believe that was, I think that was Cameron West with the carry. But a loss of 2, no, I'm sorry, a gain of 2. Slot right and left, single running back is Hunter Anderson. Straight drop, little cross there. They get it on the outside. Got it in Dior Jones' hands. That was Matt Syriak that forced him out, but that's a 1st down.
Yeah, and that's just a quick little stop route. 5 yards up the field, turn around, put the football on him.
Well, I've got to think that Syriak's going to be giving him plenty of room all night over the top, right, Jay?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm sure that they don't want to get beat over the top tonight. So,
little bunch formation here, 3 to the right, but just off the tackle's hip. Single running back. It's a handoff to 22. It's met at the line of scrimmage. It does a nice job moving it forward, though.
Pushing forward, being drugged forward. Nice pickup on 1st down.
Garrett Phillips and Jason Sambor on the tackle again. Clock's running inside 10:30.
Yeah, they had that little bunch formation, and they brought the inside slot receiver across on a wham block, trying to kick out that defensive end. Good for about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, they hit him right at the line of scrimmage, so that was a good run. Empty backfield. Rolls to the right. He's flushed. It's thrown over the middle.
Well, that was tipped up in the air by
Jack Howard. Tommy Shondell got his hands on it but couldn't come up with the interception. So just a little over 10 minutes, the clock is stopped.
Nice coverage on that play as well. Know where to go with that ball. Tried to force one in there, and Hornets able to knock it away.
3rd and 6. They're at their own 48. Anderson's in the backfield. Straight drop, a little bit of time. It's the quick hit outside again. Makes a nice spin move, and he's down the sideline.
Matt Syriak forced him out. But again, that was just a 5-yard stop. Get the ball in his hands and let him make a play.
Well, we see why he has the stats he has that you mentioned at the start of the broadcast, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging 24 and a half yards a catch, and you're seeing why. You get the ball in his hands, let him make a play. That was an outstanding job.
Just took a 5-yard out, right? Made it into about a 20, 30-yard gain.
Right.
10 minutes, clock is stopped. This time Jones is in the slot. It's a handoff to 22. He goes right. He's chased down by Zywick. That was a good little run again.
Yeah, it's Hunter Anderson on the carry, and they did a nice job sealing that edge. That's good for about a 7.5, 8-yard gain.
They're putting a nice little drive here, Jay. They're inside our 15. 2nd and 2. Well, 2nd and a long 3, I think. Clock's running. 9:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. Hornets are up 28-0. Trips to the left. It's quarterback draw.
He's got a lane, and he is in.
Well, that was well blocked. nobody touched him there. That looked just like the last one Janicus ran in.
Well, you know, they are just trying to spread Highland's defense out as wide as they can. I mean, that 3 receiver set was on the far sideline, and you're just trying to get as many linebackers out of the box as you can. And it looked like a little bit of miscommunication by the Hornets pre-snap. And
the holder is Cross-Worthy.
Nice job there by Ethan Elbert, though, reading it. And
Chris Payne is the kicker.
Going to have an encroachment penalty on the Hornets.
So it's 28-6. Not really how we wanted Midview to come out at halftime, right? Or I should say how the Hornets wanted to come out at halftime, Jay, right?
No, absolutely. That was by far their best drive of the night, and able to put points on the board.
So here's Payne's kick.
I believe that hit the upright.
Yeah, that was going left, right? But it's in.
Kicked it back through.
So 28-7, 9:15 left in the third.
Nice drive there by the Middies. Ethan Elbert showing you what he can do with his feet and with his arm on that, and a couple nice plays by Dior Jones. And Hunter Anderson, a couple nice runs. So,
well, like you said, their adjustment obviously is to spread us out,
yeah,
get it in their playmakers' hands, right?
And I will say, you know, we saw that early in the year with a couple of the games that we did early, and was it Talmadge came out, a lot of 5 wide stuff, and they were able to move the ball a little bit.
Kent did it to us, but
correct,
not consistently. They changed all over the place with the formation.
So, you know, it's hard to defend 53 1/3 yards of field from sideline to sideline. So they're going to spread them out.
Syriac and Miser are back deep. It's Caden Vanya is the kick-off person. Still a light drizzle falling, Jay. Hopefully we're careful with the ball here. A little bit of a pooch kick. About the 15, just what I said.
That's Matt Syriac.
He makes a nice cut. Number 11 on the tackle. Logan Lane. 9:08, clock is stopped in the third. Well, let's grind one out here, right? We
I
got to
think
get this back.
This is a good test, right? You know, it feels like this game's just kind of been plodding along, like you and I were talking at halftime, and you know now the Hornets have something to react to, right?
Well, we hope.
Yes,
right? Yeah. I mean, Coach
yep.
Gibbons, I'm sure, is in their ear at this point, right?
Yep.
We come out a little bit relaxed after the halftime.
Can't let the momentum swing.
Miser's in the backfield behind Janicus. It's a handoff to him. He bounces it left. He cuts it back inside.
Picks up about 5.
It's number 5 on the tackle, Passarello Jr.
I mean, I would have to say the difference in the game so far tonight is the Hornets' success on first down. I mean, it's 5, 6, 7 yards every first down, and then it opens up everything in the playbook for what you want to do. This offensive line has done a fantastic job,
and the defensive line have both been very good. 2nd and 4, 8:35, clock is running. Janicus keeps it, gets a little bit of a hole.
He's good for a first down. Picks up about 6.
Cameron West on the tackle.
Nice read there by Peyton. Pull that thing and keep it for the first down run.
Clock running, a little over 8 minutes left in the third. Syriac's wide to the left. That's Evan Grant, I think.
That time looks like about 4.5 yards on first down.
Clock is inside 8 minutes.
believe that was Johnny Silico got that carry.
Another good pickup, like you said, though, right, Jay? Another 5 yards makes it a very manageable 2nd and 5.
Right. Just gives you a lot more options on 2nd down.
Syriac's to the right. Turk is to the left. 2 running backs. Miser, it's a play action. Janicus winds up. He's got Syriac.
There it is. Now, I wish I would have said it, but I was just getting ready to say that that's the 2nd play in a row that they had man coverage on Matt Syriac alone on a sideline. And Coach Gibbons is going to see that, and that's what you're going to see. You're going to see a skinny post. You're going to see a shot. And that time, a perfect ball from Peyton Janicus.
Yeah, got it out earlier, like you mentioned in the first half. He needs to get it out quick, right?
It was a nice job.
That was West and Passarello Jr. trying to keep up with Matt Syriac there.
And exactly the response you want after giving up the first score of the game to the Middies.
So Janicus will hold. Kwiatkowski on for the kick. And it's good. So it's Highland 35, Midview 7, 7:16. The clock is stopped in the 3rd. Yeah, I was waiting. I thought we might. Coach Gibbons usually likes to call that on the other side of the 50, right? I thought the long ball was coming, but we weren't quite to the position he liked.
Yeah,
it for there,
but I think when you see them decide that they're gonna go man up on the outside, at some point in time you're gonna take that shot. And Matt Syriac is a tough guy to cover, a 6'3" athlete that can run. One-on-one with a corner, that's a tough spot to be in. So really, really well executed, and nice to see a really nice ball out of Peyton Janicus there.
Yeah, that was a good throw. And nobody's going to really catch Syriac, I don't believe, that we've seen this year on the corner if he's got a step on him, right?
Correct.
So I just got the Ridgeville score. It's 21. Ridgeville's up 21-0 over Valley Forge. As we mentioned, folks, the winner of that game will play the winner of this game. If it's Highland, it would be back here next Friday. Same returners, West, and Jones back. Here's Alex Curtis for the kick. It's the squib again. They let it go through. Picks it up at about the 18. Good tackle there.
Yep, that's Garrett Phillips coming up and making a stick.
And Tommy Turk had the first hit there.
Tommy Turk had him down by the ankles.
Just what they wanted, right? Number 9 is on the return there, West, instead of letting Jones get the ball. So starting right around the 30 again.
That was a well-executed squib by Alex Curtis right there, too. No, you're giggling because you're his dad.
Yeah, true.
But, he hit that ball good, got a couple good hard bounces out of it. That's exactly what they're looking for in that spot. So really nice job there.
All right, well, I'm sure Coach Meyer might have had something to say to the defense, Jay, when they came off after that last drive. Let's see how they respond. Here's a bunch again, Jay, the 3 to the left. This time it's a keeper.
Just a quarterback power.
Trying to foul him, but the Hornets swallow that one up.
A lot of gray shirts there. I couldn't make out who made that play.
Wallace and Waddell. Nice penetration there. Just beating those 3 blockers on the outside.
They're trying that bunch formation, and they're trying to run to that side and get the Hornets outflanked, but it's just too much penetration.
This time they spread us out again. Slots both sides. Single running back. Straight drop. There's a blitz. Oh, he got it away just in time. It's picked off. That's Howard. Jack Howard.
Nice play there by Jack Howard, dropping into his zone. And I tell you what made that play was number 54, Carson Noonan, coming off the edge. And I think Ethan Elbert heard some footsteps, had to get rid of that maybe just a tick sooner than he wanted to.
6:24. The clock is stopped here in the 3rd. Hornets 35, Middies 7. Hornets will take over the ball on their own 49, 1st and 10. looks, it's still just drizzling, huh, Jay?
Yeah, it's just a
Just
little,
that light drizzle.
little misty grossness.
Yeah, exactly. That's Silico in motion. It's a little, oh, that was a good play by 22.
It was a really nice play.
That's Hunter Anderson. Beat his block, was right on Silico as he caught it.
I like that play design. They kind of faked that jet sweep, just tried to throw it right to him after the play fake.
Yeah, it was interesting, though. He's kind of backpedaling, right? He should be more bending it, you know what I mean? Makes it tough. It catches right on him, but inside 6 minutes, the clock is running. We lost 2 yards on that play. Motion again. Play action. Janicus looks down the sideline. That's going to be incomplete, I think. That was Tommy Turk, had the ball in his hands, and it was knocked out by Cross Worthy. Good hit there on the sideline.
That was just a little wheel route and a good ball from Peyton, getting that between the safety and the corner. But a nice hit there on the sideline to jar it loose.
So now 3rd and 12. Ball is on the Midview 48. Straight drop. Janicus looks. He's under pressure. His
ball's
out.
And I
think they've got it. I think Midview's got it.
And Midview does have it.
58. Austin Dye. I'm not sure if he's the guy who made the hit, but that guy was flying from the backside unblocked. Peyton didn't feel him.
So big turnover there for Midview.
Yeah. We score, stop them, and now they're inside our own territory. A good starting spot for them at the Highland 47.
Well, I would have to think that we're going to see a heavy dose of Dior Jones moving forward.
Yeah, they should just get it to him short, see what he can do, right?
I mean, he's made a couple of those like little 5-yard stops.
Yeah, we've made it pretty clear we're not going to let him get over the top. Slot to each side, 5:38, 3rd quarter. Straight drop, under pressure. That was a coverage sack, Jay.
It was.
Zywick. And we've Noonan again. I'm sorry, Waddell. Zywick and Waddell again. They've been having a great night.
Yes, they both have. Yeah, they had Dior Jones on a bit of a double move. He faked to the corner and was trying to get to the post. And he had a step, but the play just took too long to develop. And too much penetration from the center of that defensive line.
Double slot again. Inside 5 minutes. Clock is running. That's 4 in motion. That's West. It's a play action. He's under pressure. I think that was supposed to be a screen.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a screen on this side. And I'll tell you what, Tommy Shondell saw that coming and just sat on.
Hunter Anderson was the running back. Yeah,
the intended receiver, Anderson, and just a really heady play by Tommy, sitting on that route and giving him nowhere to get the ball to.
So 3rd and 18. The defense stepped up here after the turnover. Ball back at the Middies 45. They faked it to the right. He swings all the way back to the left. He's on the roll. That's a good play there. Crutchley.
That's Crutchley.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you, that was close. That contact was close.
Yeah.
But able to get a hand in there, knock it down.
And if Chase misses, Jones has the ball in the middle of the field, right?
Yes.
That was going to be tough. That was a strange play, though, right? They went to
the
right.
I kind of like that, though. They're kind of, that's a situation where they let the defense over pursue a little bit, faked like a stretch play to the right, and then booted off of it.
There's the punt.
One's a little shorter.
Yeah, we're going to stay away from it, I hope. Get away, Hornet guys. It's down to the 32 by number 31, Thomas Commit. So 4:29, the clock is stopped. Hornets 35, Midview 7. Yeah, at this point, I don't think we should be trying to field anything like that, right? With the way rain still just drizzling down.
Let that thing hit the ground and steer clear of it. So Hornets take over. You know, I think this is a drive that I'm sure that Coach Gibbons he wants to put some points on the board.
Yeah, get to a running clock.
Get to a running clock.
Yeah.
Yes. And probably ideally start working some of the twos into the game.
Syriac and Silico are left. Turk to the right. That's a handoff to Evan Grant. Goes off the right tackle.
Good hard run up the middle.
That was Devin Jackson on the tackle for the Midview Middies.
Another gain of 5 on a first down.
Yeah, the line's been outstanding tonight, like you said, Jay. There's been a few times the running backs have been met in the backfield, but only once or twice maybe out of a considerable number of runs tonight.
Yep.
Clock's running inside 4 minutes. Single running back, Janica's keeper, bounces it outside.
Just a straight quarterback power coming off tackle. Really nice kick out block there by Tommy Shondell.
I think that was 15 for the Middies who forced him out of bounds. First down, though, for the Hornets.
I'm impressed with the blocking scheme tonight. You know, you're facing a three-man front. You don't see a lot of that.
Same play. Janicus gets a nice little hole there, 2 little holes, breaks through.
Nice run there by Peyton Janicus.
Devin Jackson on the tackle again. Another first down for the Hornets inside Midview's territory now.
But you're playing a three-man front, and it's your assignments can be different, you know, and everybody's trying to get to linebackers, but this offensive line's done a nice job. The reason that there are these bigger gains is they are getting to the linebackers and able to seal those guys off.
Clock's running. 3:20 left here in the third. Hornets 35, Midview 7. Another nice hole, another nice downhill run.
Another first down gain of about 7 that time.
Devin Jackson on the stop again.
To this point, it's been a clean game, too. Just a couple penalties.
Slot left, single to the right. Play action. Steps up. That was intended for Tommy Shondell.
It was a nice play by Peyton. Stepping up to avoid that penetration.
Yeah, because I'm sure he just wanted to stand back there and wait for Shondell to break open, right? But instead he had to step up and then just drop it off over there.
Not quite able to handle it.
3rd and 3. Turk and Syriac split right. I'm sorry, Syriac split to the left. There's motion across and
false start.
Okay. So it'll make it 3rd and 8. 2:34. The clock is stopped here in the third.
Looked like maybe
One of the Coach
yeah,
Grissom. No penalties.
That's a bad job out of me. Looked like one of the guards was kind of rocking, leaning forward in his stance there.
All right, so we're back to the 42. So Turk and Shondell are split to the right. Syriac to the left. Motion across. The bad snap. Janicus picks it up. Gets what he can out of it. That was Mackay Massey with the tackle, but 4th and 6 now.
Yeah, I think we might have seen our first effect of maybe a wet football on that snap.
Yeah, that only made it about halfway back there. Yeah.
Hornets are going to punt it away.
So Turk's back to punt. And Dane West is back to receive at his own 10.
Nice boot.
Good kick, nice high kick. He has to field it inside the 5. It's outside, pretty good coverage though.
Yeah, he broke a couple tackles, but
I think that was Arbonides and Jamison Gordon.
Yeah, J-Mo Gordon
Yeah.
coming off that pile too.
Right.
Nice coverage there.
Yeah, that was good. About a 5-yard return, 6-yard return.
I'll tell you what, Tommy Turk has done a really nice job in the punt game this year.
Yeah, for not having to punt very often, right?
Yeah. And he, you know, he does a nice job pinning them deep. Gets enough hang time and let the coverage team get down there.
So Midview will have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 9. Minute 29 left here in the 3rd. Eric, can we throw the sponsor back up, please? Again, folks, we want to thank Diamond Home Refresh for sponsoring us tonight along with the Highland Athletic Boosters. But there's their website, there's their phone, all kinds of home repair or things that you need done in the house, folks, like mounting your TV, getting installation of ceiling fans, that kind of thing. Thank you again to them. It's a handoff inside. He bounces it outside. The Hornets missed a couple. I was just about to say they did a nice job stringing it out. And
looked like Phillips and
Jack Howard.
Yeah,
but that was a nice little run there by Hunter Anderson.
Yeah, and I think he was able to shake loose of Carson Noonan, which is not an easy thing to do.
So that's a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. They're out to the 20 now. It looks like the quarterback's limping a little, Jay. Did you see that?
I did.
Trips to the left, single to the right. It's a handoff inside. That was a good little hole there. I think that was Capitosto and Shondell on the tackle. Picked up about 4, 2nd and 6. Ball out to the 23, 24-yard line.
Middies picking up the pace a little bit.
Clock's running, almost end of the 3rd quarter here, just about 20 seconds left. Quick hit. That was intended for number 4. Jack Howard was on, that was Cameron West who was intended for, but Jack Howard was all over him.
Yeah, that looked a little, that ball was definitely behind.
Clock stopped, 19 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6 it looks more like, but.
Maybe a little miscommunication on that route.
Handoff outside left. He's got a few blocks. He's not going to get there, though. That's Crutchley, Waddell, and Noonan on that tackle. So it'll be 4th down and about 2. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Everyone, I mentioned it before. When you go to the HLS.media page, please go and check it out. The QR code is there. Again, if you're sitting at home tonight watching it, every dime you give to the Highland Athletic Boosters goes back to the student athletes at Highland. We have done some amazing things over the last year. Uniforms for like 10 teams, Jay. And we've got a bunch coming up again. Bowling, baseball, softball will all be getting new uniforms. So please, if you're sitting at home, $5, $10, we appreciate it. We will use your money wisely. We do not misspend a penny. It all goes right back into the teams. And like I said, over the last year, it's just been crazy. A couple of new wrestling mats, a new pole vault pit, uniforms for almost every team that came in, I believe. Some money to help the cheerleaders hold a camp, to help softball and baseball with indoor costs for the winter. So please support the Highland Athletic Boosters. We appreciate it. It allows us to do the things like this live stream. If you come out to the game, please go to the concession stands. That's where we make the majority of our money. Actually, these gray uniforms were new this year for the football team. So please support the Highland Athletic Boosters.
And as the baseball coach, just knowing how often we can come to you guys and
I'll appreciate it if you slip in a little extra jersey and a hat for me this year, Jay, with the uniforms.
I think we could make that happen. I'll order you one of those triple XLs you were busting my
go.
chops about.
That's right. All right, there's a handoff to Jones on like a sweep, but he is
not going to get it done.
Yeah, wow, what a great tackle there. I'm pretty much everybody was in on that one. Waddell, Noonan.
Well, they had run the punt team on before the quarter ended, and Highland was ready with their safe punt on the field. And when the Middies came back out with their regular offense, Hornets adjusted quickly.
That was interesting, running it to the short side. I think if I was giving it to Jones, I'd try to run him on that play at least, just to get him out in some space, right? But maybe that was the idea, catch him on the on the short side.
Yeah.
All right, so Turk is split left, Syriac split to the right. Looks like Miser's back in the backfield. 11:53 here in the fourth. It's a handoff to Miser. He breaks off the right tackle. Nice cut. Little burst of speed.
Down to about the 4.
And that was number 4, Cameron West, who made the tackle. That was a nice run by Casey.
It really was. And you saw his explosiveness as he got through that hole.
So 1st and goal at the 4.
Hornets going up tempo. Right back to Miser.
Yep, and he's in. That's his second of the night, right, Jay?
It is. And that happened fast. Get the 4th down stop, 2 plays later.
Right. And now we're on to the running clock. So 41 for Highland, 7 for Midview. Janicus to hold, Kwiatkowski to kick. And it's good. Yeah, the Hornets did a nice job on that touchdown play, Jay. I saw the backside end was coming down the line, right, chasing him, but by that point, the hole was good enough that Casey was gone.
A little patience we saw on that run, too, where he just let that block set up. And then when he decides it's time to go, he can go 0 to 60 as fast as anybody.
Folks, I also want to direct you, Medina Auto Mall donated a car to us again this year. That's a big, big fundraiser for Highland Athletic Boosters. Go to highlandathleticboosters.org. You'll find the link there for $20. You can buy a raffle ticket, and you will win a $30,000 car. It's on the website. It's a very nice, it's a beautiful white Buick, Jay.
Yes, it is.
I'm not kidding, folks. This is not a lease. You will win the car outright. And we will do that drawing sometime in December. I think we have the date already. It's a home basketball game, Jay. I think it's December 15th. But we will draw the winner at that time. So please go and support Highland Athletic Boosters. Every dollar from that, due to the generosity of Medina Auto Mall, comes to us. They donated the car straight up. Here's Alex Curtis, 11:10 left in the third. We got a running clock now, Jay. Kicks away this time.
Nice boot.
It's about the 12. It's number 4 on the return.
But Jamison Gordon made the hit and the tackle. Out to about the 34-yard line.
Cameron West out. So clock is running, 42-7 Highland. Assuming the Ridgeville score holds up, and they were shutting out Valley Forge. Andrew, my man Andrew, love him. 20. He says it's Ridgeville 28, Valley Forge 14.
Valley Forge making a little bit of a
little
comeback.
comeback. So clock's running, 10:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Hornets are in a comfortable spot here now. Slot to the right, 2 in the backfield. It's a run. It's a handoff to number 4.
That was Jack Capitosto.
Yeah, nice job by Jack there beating the block.
And I'm fairly certain the block that he beat is about to be called for a hold as well.
And they're going to take him back. Clock running, just about 10 minutes left. Well, irrespective of who wins the Ridgeville game, we will be, assuming we hold on to the lead here, Jay, which I would be shocked if we lost a 35-point lead on a running clock in the fourth quarter. But we will be back home next Friday for the second round of the playoffs. We will be back for the live stream. If anybody's out there listening and you want to be a sponsor for the game, please contact me or Laura Silico. You can find us at the Highland Athletic Boosters Facebook page. You can find Laura on the Highland Hornets. Oh, there you go.
You got your name and everything up there.
Wow, what's with that? I don't know about that. But anyhow,
El
reach out to us at the Highland Athletic Boosters or Laura, who's done great stuff for us all year, rounding up our sponsors and keeping them happy. And we'll take care of you. But again, I was going to say you can find Laura on the Highland Hornets Moms page. And we appreciate her work. And come and sponsor a quarter, and we'll talk about you. Which is a good time now, Jay. Should we? Oh, I missed the kickoff, though. We'll have to, hopefully we score again so I can mention that specific mom.
Well, we can come up with
the baseball mom, baseball golf mom that we like to support, right? All right, here we go. 9:44, clock's running. 3 to the right. It's a quarterback keeper. Got a lot of room on the left there. He runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, chased out by Jack Howard.
He's got a little nosy.
Yeah, the end there, huh?
Yeah, got a little nosy and, just gave up contain on that.
Was that who was on the right there? Jack Capitosa? Yeah.
Yes.
So 9:15 and the clock is running. Midview is out to their own 40. Jones is in the slot left. There's a slot to the right also. Straight drop. Throws it away. It's under pressure there.
Yeah, Carson Noonan coming from the left defensive end, and then Jack Capitosto came loose from the right defensive end.
Yeah, that was well covered that time. Jones ran that little stop on the sideline, right, the little out or whatever it was, and but he was all covered up. No place to go with that ball.
A couple scores from around the county. I see Medina having no trouble. 56-13 over John Marshall. Wadsworth was up 28-7 on Brunswick at halftime.
Straight roll to the right. He's under pressure. Throws. It's long. It's intercepted.
Is that Crutchley?
That is Crutchley.
Just overthrown a little bit. That's his third interception on the season.
Yeah, he kind of tried to force it in there, and then he, like you said, Jay, he overthrew him.
Just a little bit.
So 8:07, clock stopped on the change of possession. Highland calls a timeout. What do you think, Jay? Second team coming in here?
Yeah, I'm sure that they're just making sure they're getting that all squared away.
Get the right 11 out there.
Yes.
Yep, that's what he's doing. So Highland will take over 1st and 10 at the 38.
So I see Ben Nowak going in to play tackle. Looks like Braden Shuck is going to be playing one of the guard positions.
Jacob Smith. Arvanites is split out here.
Johnny Pavlak at the right tackle position.
Nick Dubkowski is putting on the foil. He's got pink foil this week. And there he is, split far to the right. Graydon Gibb is the quarterback. Thank you, Andrew. It's a handoff. Nicely blocked there. That was Callan Whitling on the carry.
So Kyle Williams in there playing receiver. Jameson.
Clock's running inside 8 minutes. Sorry, buddy, go ahead.
Jameson Gordon. Love it when the young guys get a little time in a playoff game.
Yeah, we have fun up here too, right? Trying to get all the names in.
Absolutely.
Best we can. Single running back. That's Whitling. Gibb in the shotgun. That's Whitling on the left side.
Nice
Over the
pickup.
left tackle.
He's going to get about 3 on that. Bring up a third.
I think I see 70. Do I see 73 out there? Elliott Throckmorton.
Yes,
Like I
you
said,
do.
Trying to get all the names in.
Josh Arvanites coming in to play a little quarterback this time.
He's going to. There's our boy. We're missing Michael C. this week, but Luke Burkmeyer is in. He's split to the right in the slot. Arvanites takes the ball, straight handoff.
That's going to be close.
Or straight handoff, straight carry, I mean. That was 55 for Midview on the tackle. Gabe Borer.
And they are moving the sticks. That's
Clock's
good for
running.
first down.
6.5 minutes. It's Lucas Girding in the backfield now with Arvanites. Trips to the right, single to the left. It's a handoff. Oh, no, he kept it. Little swing.
That's Burkmeyer.
Breaking tackles. Finally caught from behind by number 9, Kyle Williams.
Now you saw,
Sorry, that's our number 9. Dane West. Sorry, buddy.
Well, you just saw the full complement of the RPO right there, because he had the option to hand it, keep it, or throw that little swing pass.
That was a tough throw.
It was.
Running to his right, trying to lay it off that way, right? Inside 6 minutes. The Hornets are down to the 7 now. That's Dylan Lazar in the backfield now. Handoff off the left side. Midview was ready for him that time. Thomas Commit made the tackle there. There's a bunch of Midview guys in, but Commit had the first contact, I think. So just around a little over 5 minutes left. Highland 42, Midview 7. Hornets have it second and goal at the 6. Motion. Handoff to the motion inside. 15 caught him. That was Burkmeyer with the carry. Braden Hamoki made the tackle.
Devin Jackson in on that stop as well.
Clock's running, a little over 4 minutes left. It's 3rd and goal. Ball's just outside the 5. It's a keeper, right up the middle. And he's in, I think. Yep.
Yes, he is.
Tonight, that was well blocked there. Arvanites right up the middle on the draw. Well blocked. So the Hornets 48, Midview 7. Clock's running inside 4 minutes. Elijah Howard's the holder this time for Kwiatkowski. And it's good. Highland 49, Midview 7.
Nice to see the young guys get one.
So let's talk about next week, Jay. We were, 28-14 for Ridgeville, right? Ridgeville was 7-3 this year. They played a really good schedule.
Well, yeah, they're
sorry. North Ridgeville's up 35-14 now, Andrew tells me. Thank you, Andrew.
They're in that same Southwest Conference as this Midview team.
They played Avon. They played Avon Lake. They did lose to Berea Mid Park also. They lost to this Midview team 35-28. If that's an indicator, I don't know. Valley Forge was 4-6. Squibb again. It's picked up at the 25. He passes it back. It's fumbled. That was back to Jones, but he couldn't handle it, and he's downed at about the 16-yard line.
Doing whatever they can to get the ball in a playmaker's hands, but just not able to secure it.
3:13, the clock is stopped.
All right, who we got on defense now?
Yeah, here we go. You want to give the here? I'll give the numbers. You give the names. How about that, buddy? All right, the line is 76.
Thomas Fern.
60.
Ben Nowak.
12.
That is Dan Miller.
61.
Josh Messina.
All right, the backers are 3, 27, and 82.
Girding, Whitling, and Metzger.
The quarterback keeper trying to get around the end. That's well played by the backups there. That was
Arvanites.
3. Number 3 also.
Arvanites and Girding.
Let's see. Who else did I miss out there? 21. That's Dubkowski, I believe, with the pink gloves.
Yeah, can't miss him.
Noah Zern's in there. Cody Martin is in at quarterback. Thank you, Andrew, for Midview now. 26 also is the running back. That's Marcus McMahon. Handoff to him. He bounces it to the right. It's a good tackle there by Jamison Gordon. Clock's running. It's inside 2 minutes. Folks, thank you again for joining us. Jay and I love doing this. Thanks to our crew tonight, Eric, Nate, Andrew is always on the stats and the graphics. Did I miss anybody, Eric? Not tonight. It's been a little thin crew tonight. But we hope you enjoyed it. Again, make your contribution to Highland Athletic Boosters if you did, so we can keep doing this kind of thing. We'll see you next week.
Did a nice job stringing it out. Nobody got him on the ground,
Yeah,
but they were able to force him out.
That was Marcus McMahon again on the carry. So it's 4th and 13. Looks like their punt team is coming on. Good win tonight, Jay. Very consistent, I thought, overall. No mistakes.
Well, it was nice. It was nice to see a nice, clean game after letting one slip away last week.
Low kick. And Berkmeyer stays away from it. It's going to be down to around the 46, the Highland 46.
And chatting with you earlier today, I thought you brought up a great point about you never want it to be a loss that costs you a conference championship. But occasionally a loss can be a nice little wake-up call this time of year.
Yeah, and I was a little worried we were getting complacent, right? Because we weren't getting competition. We were in these games that were out of control by the end of the first quarter, second quarter, right?
Right.
Which, I think it's hard to turn it back on when it has to be competitive.
Right. And I think that was a nice refocus as the Hornets are in victory formation.
That's Gibb. He takes a knee. That'll run the clock out, I think. That should do it. Yep.
Yeah. No,
Jay,
but I think just to finish that point, though, I think it's you didn't want that loss to happen the way that it happened last week, but refocus. Now you're looking to make a little run in the playoffs, see what you can do in this region. So step one tonight was a rousing success, and if it is indeed North Ridgeville coming here next week, another solid challenge in front of these Hornets.
Thanks again to Diamond Home Refresh, Highland Athletic Boosters for sponsoring tonight's game. We'll be back next week also. Please chip in on the QR code. If you're interested in sponsoring a quarter of the game, please contact myself or Laura. Thanks again to everybody. And I think we're out, Eric. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Jay. Thank you, Andrew.